Uh,
Hey, hey, hey. There we go. We're here. I'm Orlando.
and I'm Kaz.
And this is Late Night Right. And tonight, of course, we're going to continue on with building up the outline. And I just might throw a few trick questions at Kaz tonight.
Aha.
Uh huh. Yep. I got a had a wicked idea. I think you might
I
like it.
can't wait for those questions.
Yeah, yep, yep. I think you might like it.
All right, cool. Yeah, look forward to something like that. Well, you know, everything's what a week. That's the best way to start, isn't it? What a week, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, you're just a wee bit fuzzy now that we've gone live. We'll see if it smooths out as we go along.
Yeah. And the
Hmm.
sound is going off and on, as in double speak and normal.
Oh, well,
So
hey, at least we're getting some normal now.
you can't. That's why I'm kind of like I come out like, oh. Sometimes it's fun. Sometimes it's what made that go wrong. The tech stuff, you know.
Well, yeah, I imagine it's
So
running through your head all the time, just like story runs through my
it
head. The
was.
the, the tech stuff runs through your head all the
I
time.
know. That's right. We'll get past
Mm-hmm.
it. Don't worry about it. We'll just keep moving on. The important thing is that you know, we're still working on the same story called Complex,
Yep.
and so far it's a thriller. Everything's changeable. That's something else. And yeah,
Having fun.
and building a story. Same story.
Yeah. And it's funny, because I didn't really plan on getting to like part 7, which is what we are tonight.
Oh, I know that we're kind of giving us about an hour live, and
Yeah.
it's it, we haven't even really touched anything as to the story as it goes. We don't even have
Well,
to sort of a bit of an outline what's going to happen next thing. Well, we have our rough thing that we do. However, you know, we don't have a solid anything. And we're happy with that anyway, so it doesn't matter.
well, yeah. Well, and that's the whole point, is to figure out where the rest of the movie's going to go. Now that we straightened up
Mm,
some stuff earlier on,
that's
good
right.
guys, bad guys, all that kind of stuff. Now we can
Yeah.
now
Well,
we
that's,
can actually set it up for a proper getting into more of the ending and the final bits.
yes, that's good.
So
That's
this
what
is
we
going to be
want.
fun.
Yeah. So I had a question. You know what? Last when I went just before I went to sleep last night, I had a really good question to ask about the story. You know, like as in the Q&A bit that we go
Right,
through.
right,
And I thought,
right.
oh, this is, oh, what about blah? And then I went to sleep. Cannot remember for the life of me. It was about the story.
Yeah, well, it happens.
So
Hey, yeah,
yeah, well, my
and
advice is to go write it down, but I didn't do that.
the thing is, if it's a good question, it'll come back to you.
Oh, well, yeah,
Hmm.
yes.
Yeah, you just have to remember to write it down the second time.
I was having a go at myself, you know.
Yeah, of course, no doubt. I'd be doing the same thing.
Yeah. I was thinking of the story and, you know, like, what about blah? Yeah. Hey, good morning. Whatever. What's about Michael? Michael. Anyway, look, sorry.
Well,
Don't worry
that's
about
that's where my question is going to come in about his
it.
character.
All
So
right.
you never know, we might have ended up with the same question.
Yeah.
We'll
Is
find.
there anything you want to recap for any new viewers or whatever, new people?
Um, well, other than the fact that we're going to be writing a whole movie here, but we're starting out with our outline, which is 6 pages long so far, and just to basically give everybody uh, a way of throwing ideas around so that you can get
Mm,
to the best idea
yeah. We're
before
in
you
the
even get
ideas
started.
section.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because every outline, everything is ideas.
That's the point. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Yes. Lovely.
Yeah. So there's two things. There's two things that are going to be a question. Do you want me to share up the document?
Oh, yeah. When you're ready. Whenever you're
Okay.
ready. I'm watching it on my laptop over here.
Yeah.
But my eyes go that way because I'm looking from the phone because my horrible, you know, stuff.
Mm, okay. There we go.
I'm going to make a bigger font for me. I have the power to do so.
You have that power.
Whoa.
Sounding like He-Man.
I have that power. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So we had gone through and they figured out how they're going to set up and everything for the three guys for Sean. Well, actually for Sean and Matthew, and to have Logan stay back, right?
Mm.
And they got everything they
Yep.
need packed up, and they're on their way.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Okay, we're right around in here.
My page number has changed because I've my font size is
You've
on
changed,
a
yeah, you've
16
changed the
now,
font size, yeah.
so allow for that if I so
Okay,
page numbers won't mean much. Yeah. Although it will be relatively okay, but you
yeah,
know.
yeah, because right now here I'm, well, basically on the last page.
Okay.
And
My
yeah,
page.
Logan, you know, it's like food is the deciding factor. Logan volunteers to stay behind with the
Yeah.
two elderly parents there.
Mm.
Okay. They say the boys. Okay, they're both on their way. Um. Yep, we're literally, they're off to a good start.
Uh-huh.
They bring down the periscope thing. They can see them going down the way. Okay, now what we're onto here now is the back and forth between what Michael is up to, and
Oh,
we do have to question if the bad guys find his hidden network or loopholes that he's built in, and the parents and Logan what they're doing, and then Sean and Matthew and what they have to go through in order to get to where they're going, because we can't make it too easy.
That's right. Yes, of course.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Mm.
And then
We
with
figured out what they work in the same place, don't they? Something. Yeah.
yes, well, they work at the same company. They're just in different departments or different buildings, whatever,
Yeah. All right. That's
that kind
good.
of thing.
Hmm.
You know how it is with big corporations. They got all kinds of satellites, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty. So first things first, before we figure out what Michael's up to, we first have to decide something.
What
What
page
if
are you on?
last page, right at the bottom?
The last. All right. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay. Um, so our first one here is back and forth between what Michael is up to and the bad guys find his, you know, do the bad guys find his stuff, his hidden programming and stuff like that. But my question is, what if Michael had set up to get kidnapped?
His own kidnapping?
Yes. What if he is
So
part of
you
this?
get on the inside. Yes.
What if he is part of this group
Hmm.
and he just had to make it look like he was kidnapped?
So it was. So you go with that. See what happens.
But you bring up the point
Of course,
though.
I should ask why.
Well,
Why
but
was
then,
that again?
but see, you just brought up the perfect point. Is it for him to be an insider,
Yes or not? Yes. Examine both options.
or is he the leader?
That's right. That's a double twist.
Well, that's exactly
It
it. That's exactly it. That's why I figured. Now,
makes it
depending on
more
how
interesting too.
well, yeah, it would, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I like that a lot. Yes, that
Right.
sort of thing's good. Yeah,
Like, what if he organized? These are all people who were disaffected by the new way things are going, and they want to fix it.
very complex.
Well, good. It's supposed to be. That's the title.
you, I'm glad. Yeah, I knew you'd pick up on that one. My
Of course,
joke. Yeah.
definitely.
All right. So yeah. Now that's good.
Because if he's the
But we don't.
leader,
Yeah, we don't know that till later, do we? Yeah. He goes through the whole thing. Well, that's going to have to be like midpoint or third act, I suppose. I don't know.
well, and the thing is, the people
But
he's
maybe he
working with,
changes his mind somewhere. First of all, that brings me to the point where, like, is Michael a good guy or a bad guy? So we don't have to answer that right this moment. I would be thinking he's a complex guy.
I
And
think
I'm not talking about the title anymore. I'm just saying
exactly.
that, like, he has a problem. So let's create a psychological problem for him. But he's a good guy underneath it all. But he he's going through something, and he's doing something that he thinks is right. You know what I mean? Because if you want to redeem him at the end, that would you'd have to do it that way. Or if you find out that he's a totally bad guy, but you think he's good all the way through. So think it.
Well, exactly that. I mean, technically,
Yeah,
you won't find out until you find out what he does at the end.
that's right. Yes, yeah, and that would be
Then you will
like,
know.
oh, yeah, what would be the most interesting option? That's the question, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which option? Because we can do that right now as at the idea stage, you know.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Because
No, you know,
if he's if he's the leader,
yeah.
that would make it a lot more interesting for Sean and Matthew because of course
Yes.
you're going to make sure they get caught.
Mm-hmm.
And they're being
Have a
and they're expecting to
okay.
be taken they're expecting to be taken to some anybody other than Michael.
Mm.
Right?
Only
So
the top guy knows that he's actually a bad guy as well with him. That's elevating him in a way.
well,
People who kidnap him don't know that he's a bad guy.
okay, but that depends on whether or not Michael
Yeah,
set it up. Like Michael is the leader of this gang and got them
yeah.
together.
Right, yeah, he's the leader, but somebody else knows that he's that. Depends. See, oh, okay, so you could play that both ways. Oh,
Yeah,
one
you
way or
could.
the other, I suppose.
One way or the other, yeah. Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
the the people who kidnap him are just like they're just what do you call them? Grunges, or whatever. You know, they're just nobodies.
Well,
Everybody has to work for someone else. You know, up until the top.
yeah, but you got to
I guess
remember
I
that.
don't know how important that is either. To be
Well,
honest.
except you got to remember that Michael is in the tech industry, and the people that he's most likely to be able to talk to, you know, meet somewhere else and let's set this up and let's get out the hell out of Dodge.
Mm, yeah.
Some of them are going to be tech people. And if it's underground, it's going to be tech underground,
Oh yeah, for sure.
right? So I mean,
Yeah.
these are all going to be people who do know technology, or at least know, at least
Yeah.
know
True.
where to find the hidden spaces.
Yeah. So.
So I mean, a bigger danger might come
So.
after Sean and Logan are found, or Sean and
Yeah.
Matthew are caught. They're taken to Michael. Well, of course, Michael wants
Mm,
to, you know, not be. He doesn't want to be a jerk, but he also doesn't
mm,
think Sean is going to help, and maybe Matthew for sure
uh,
isn't going to help. You know,
mm.
he'd rather recruit them,
So
and
what
some of
we're
his.
saying is, okay.
So some of the other guys that are there from doing what they're doing with tech, um,
Mm,
may think that they're gonna be a threat.
ah.
And we don't care if he's your friend. He never signed. He never agreed to this. He didn't do the
He's
work. He
good.
didn't put the work in, right?
So he's a really bad guy, Michael. He's a bad guy.
Well, not
Pretending to
necessarily.
be
Not necessarily, but his guys might be.
who? Which one?
The gang. The gang
The
that he surrounded
gang.
himself with might not like that. Who the hell is this that's going to come and usurp us? Especially if one or two of them used to work for him, right?
Mm, Yeah. Okay. I'm kind of getting lost in this.
So a lot of complication but that's the point. A lot of complications can happen
Oh,
from that.
yeah. Yeah, I like the complications. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a problem there. I know.
Yeah. Yeah, more complicated is the better. I like the twists and turns. We needed that because we were too flat before. But that's okay. That's what we're working on. We were never going to leave it as it was. Straightforward story. So
Okay, so
anyway,
I put for Sean and Matthew there. I wrote down that they will get caught eventually.
okay. Yes, you'd have to catch them. Yeah. You need to do something with them. There's a lot of those, by the way, in the game. They all have to be there for a reason. They have
Well,
skills,
exactly. But I
and
mean,
one
that's
could be
why
the
we have.
rat.
I know, but that's why we have to figure out: is Michael gonna be a part of this gang,
Yeah, I know.
or
Yeah.
is he just pretending to be part of this gang?
We began with he's one of them and they're one of him, if you can say it that way. I think it's better, it's more interesting. The second point, like, yeah, he's just pretending to be their friend, which makes him look bad. But the other point is this: why that if Michael was the bad guy and the top boss of the whole thing. Um, I don't know, too much preamble. um, yeah, it's just like the 10-minute town, and the threat was we're thinking of like killing everybody, and that was like the thing you hold over somebody, Like when
Mm-hmm.
he was a good guy, that was the threat. You have to do what we want you to do, and otherwise we're going to kill all these people in this 10-minute town.
Right.
Just say that was one of the levers we had, you know. If we change that character into being, yeah, I don't know how it's going to work out then you would lose your threat. You'd have to replace it with you have to do something else. I don't know what yet, but
Okay, I get you. I get you.
you need to know those
Okay, so
things.
what if their plan is to take down the whole system, not just the system at this 10-minute town?
Yeah, the system itself. Yeah. Well, I prefer to. I want somebody to be pulling down the whole system because that's one of the major things, an objective. And the other bad guy's objective was to blackmail, like to make him do something. Otherwise, we're going to threaten and kill all the other people, like town people. If you can do something else, it
Hmm.
might be better.
Well, I think it's
I
this,
just
this.
thought that was the two extremes, which
Well,
is a good thing.
the thing is though, the the people threatening the town are the people who are running the town,
Yeah, I
not
know.
not the
Yeah,
bad guys.
yeah. Well, maybe they're just bluffing to get Michael to do X for them. That's how we started, and now we're looking at making some changes which would alter that whole landscape, right? Therefore, we got a whole new idea to come in and have fun.
Well, no, because these guys who kidnapped Michael. Well, yeah,
Hmm.
okay, I get, yeah, because we showed him on monitor with the drones and all that good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah. Okay, that's gonna
No,
make
we'll get there. Don't worry.
that's gonna
Yeah, we
make us
will get.
think. That's gonna make us
Yeah.
think.
Okay. So, but we still have a secondary thing for because we need it. We still need a B story and probably C story and all that stuff. Um,
Well, yeah, because we've involved two families here now.
yeah. Who's this? Not Stella. What's her name?
Tanya?
Tanya. Yeah.
Yeah, that would
What
be
is
that would
there a relationship between Tanya and Michael?
well, other than being
Unless you want
friends,
to.
she's the mom
Yes.
of she's the mom of Matthew and Logan.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
She's the
Forget
one
that
who
then.
she volunteered to stay behind to
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. No, that's okay.
make things
Just
look
a
like they're
thought.
still normal.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
And
good
so
to
we will.
examine all these options.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yep. So let's see. Yep. So I guess Michael does have to still be kidnapped by their choice, but that doesn't mean he can't. It doesn't mean he can't get himself some goodwill with the bad guys.
Mm. Yeah. There always can be mistakes as well. You know what I mean? Oh, sorry. Didn't know you were the boss. Oops. Oopsie. But, there's plenty of room. You know,
Yeah.
you got 90 pages plus
Well,
to
and
do
what he
this.
think. Well, he thinks of them as a gang,
Yeah. Mm.
but you never know. I mean, some of these guys could, not realize they're letting something slip
Mm.
that
Yeah, that's
that
right.
hell gives Michael a little bit of knowledge of who they really are.
Mm. Yeah. Diabolical. I love diabolical stuff to happen.
Okay, that's good. That'll be fun. We got to figure out some really good stuff here now. And dialogue
Yeah.
wise. Dialogue wise.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean
That should be easy.
that's literally the last thing.
Yeah. Yeah, dialogue's nothing. Yeah.
Mhm.
You bastard.
So this is going to be good.
Sorry, that was dialogue. I wasn't talking.
Yeah, well, I don't think that's what
You're so
I
used
don't
to
think
me, I
that's
know
what
you
Bill was
are, but the
saying.
other people are not. Yeah.
Mhm.
I just thought of that and I thought, oops. My mind goes out
Okay,
there to
I'm
the
I'm
dialogue
thinking.
area with the joke.
Duh.
The sound has improved.
Oh,
I say
good.
that with my fingers crossed. Yes.
I'll say that with fingers crossed too.
Hmm.
Okay, what I put here is okay. Now we'll go on to the parents because we have to start filling in things that's going to happen with them too.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, outside foraging.
Yeah.
Do they almost get caught?
Questions.
question would be, is it a drone or actual people?
I know where we're at, but yeah,
And
yeah.
right at the bottom, right at the bottom.
Yeah, I'm
This
there
is new stuff.
too. Yeah.
This is new stuff I'm typing in as we
Oh,
go.
you're typing it. Okay, that's why I can't
Yes.
see it.
Oh, well, of course. Yeah. 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 Well, that's why I say, okay, so for the parents, and we really got to give them some names.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so for the parents in Logan, they can be outside foraging, for this, that, and the next thing, whatever it is, meat, catching rabbits, whatever, you know.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, is it a drone or is it actual people they almost get caught by, or is it
Oh,
like,
I.
or is it like one of those dog drones?
Oh, dog drone. Hey, yeah, make it like the robot thing. Robotic.
That'll be
Bring in
fun.
the tech. That shows about telling
Mm-hmm.
how advanced they are in this
And and
area.
and what kind of
Drones just kill people just like they do. Easy, easy peasy.
well, and
But
this
yeah,
would
bring
be
in some physical robots. Yeah.
mm-hmm. Yeah, 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 yeah.
And some canines. Yeah.
That's what
Robot
I say,
dogs.
the dog drone, yeah.
Yeah, dogs. Yeah.
But
Well, I don't mind.
this would
You could
show
show
how
the drone as well as all the others. Just make it a big moment, like,
well,
oh shit, oh.
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I would just
Um
make that a good one. Yeah.
yeah. Um because the point here would be that they don't get caught,
Mm-hmm.
but it's almost. But it does show it shows
You
how
need to, yeah.
dire the situation is,
Mm.
that even out in the country, out in the middle of nowhere, they have land drones looking for people.
Yes, that's good. That's your boundaries as well. Yeah. 10-minute town.
No, this is way outside of town. Way outside, like 40 miles out of
Oh,
town. So
oh, you're talking the 40-mile thing.
it
Yeah.
shows how dire the
Mm.
whole country is.
I think they've taken over the whole planet. Yes, yeah.
Right.
We're talking big stuff here now, not just this town. We refer to it, even though we're all going to be shot in this town, but we have to include the whole planet because it's like the WEF now. Globalizations have won, and um, and these are the rebels. Some are, I think they're working in a chain of them, but we don't have to talk about those too much. But just
Well,
some dialogue along the lines, somebody saying it.
and
Yeah, like,
the thing is, the group of these people that are there, they could start
mm,
off being um company men, as it were,
hmm
and then get turned
yeah,
around to becoming rebels.
yes, yeah. You need that. This, this story needs that. You need some rebellion. That's what I was thinking of before. We hadn't got to that bit, but these are just basic or fundamental things that we need to set in place. The story itself. So we have a 10-minute town. We have a system. We have the people have been defeated to a point. Most a global takeover, blah, blah, blah. And this is what we're dealing with now. And that's
Well, and see, this is
probably,
why I say, are they just out to
I
destroy
think they're all rebels.
the local system or the whole system?
The whole system.
Okay.
They're working in chain with somebody in, say, what, bloody Paris or somewhere. I don't know.
Which is entirely
I suppose
possible.
you're setting it in. Could be some weird country like Bizarro World. No, cancel that. That was a joke. But I mean, you can't. What we're doing is dealing with like that one spot on the planet, which is to make a story. That's we don't want to include everybody else with locations everywhere. And all your underground stuff can be. Oh, this is Paris, Paulie, blah blah blah. Yeah. And I don't mean it has to be Paris. It could be Italy. It could be Australia. It could be anywhere.
Well, yeah. Well, see,
Um,
what I typed down here is now they get, do we have the kidnappers be company men or women? And then some or most of them turn rebel with Michael?
yeah, yeah.
And does this happen before or after Sean gets there?
Mm,
I would think after.
yeah. I have to say that again, that last sentence.
I would say after. After
Before
Sean and
that.
Math After Sean and Matthew get there, get caught, all that
Ah,
good
yeah.
stuff. That's when the upheaval happens and leadership changes
Yeah.
and now they go full out rebel.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. But they have to, too. That's it. They were already disgruntled prior to that, but still towing the line, doing what they're told until, boom, you know, something
And then
happens and they turn full rebel. They can't hide there.
and it's called and then now they get in touch with other rebel groups around the world.
And that's right. And they're trying to keep alive during all of this. Yeah. So even when they're pretending to be on their side of the system, the side of the system, if you like.
Yeah, but the thing would be now Sean is happy to help.
Yes, yes, yes. So I can see that.
Yeah. Pardon me. All right. This is getting fun because now we're getting to the point where they're in the actual organization.
That's right. Yes, yeah.
Hmm. Okay. But in the meantime, do 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 do. That's cool. That's cool. That's outside foraging. Da 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 da. I have a funny. Yeah, no, I'm gonna leave that for a little while. I'm gonna leave that till next time. I'm not even gonna bring it up yet.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So what do we got so far?
Okay. So Sean and Matthew, before they get caught by the bad guys, they have to go through a few trials and tribulations, do they not?
They definitely must do that. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely. To make them act.
Um. Well, I mean, there's going to be some kind of dangers of some sort that they have to go through in order to get to where they're going.
That's right. Yes.
That's the thing
What
of it.
kind of danger?
Now, if you're
New
talking
rules
going,
come down from the top, like for everyone. Is
huh?
already rebellious minded.
This no, this is a whole different part, Cal. This is before
Oh, okay.
they get
Sorry.
there. This is
Yeah.
before they get there.
No, I don't
So
know what
just
yet.
just for the fact that they are trekking cross country, they're
Mm-hmm.
camping out stuff like this.
They're doing that
Um,
40 miles out.
yeah, because they're
Oh, okay.
well, where Michael is 40 miles from where they are.
Mm-hmm.
But either way, whether it's in a city or another town or whatever, it doesn't matter because they
Mm-hmm.
still got to go a long ways to no longer be in the country,
Mm. Yeah,
right?
that's right.
So obviously they're going to be on the watch for drones.
Mm-hmm.
I would think another thing they're going to have to worry about is pack dogs or wolves. Um, weather is going to be another thing.
The weather.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You have a good old fashioned prairie thunderstorm is going to be, their tents aren't going to be standing. You
Oh,
know,
yeah,
no tent is making it right, and you don't want to
yeah.
be out in the field because you'll
Dim
get hit
Glen.
by lightning,
Mm.
and you don't want to be under a tree because you might also get hit by lightning. So you either have to find
Yeah.
a outbuilding, an outbuilding or something,
Oh, wait. Yeah.
or you gotta lay into the ditch where you're getting whacked by all the rain and the water is gonna be pouring down those ditches.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
That just looks wrong for some reason. Hmm? Yeah. Okay. Guess it isn't. Hmm. At night. You never, you know, you never see the worst of it until you step into it when it's nighttime.
Yeah. But,
And maybe they lose the tents or lose the tent.
mm-hmm. Okay.
Hmm. And if they lose the tent, what else did they lose? Like, did they were they able to grab their packs? I don't know. We'll
Mm.
see. I guess.
Mm. When we get to those finer details, yeah,
Hmm.
as
That'll
we
have to be
do,
another time.
as we go. Yep, we're
So
still doing outline. No.
they're gonna look pretty beat up once they get to wherever that parking garage is.
Yeah. Yeah. They didn't build a good fort, did they? That's
No.
a joke. I watched a movie, was it yesterday? And these parents, and they took away their all their tech, like their phone, their laptop, their pad, iPad, all that stuff, took
Mm-hmm.
everything. You know, these parents were like that. You know, and this is an American family, which is like, okay, they never did that to their kids. They don't take away the stuff and mean it. And so they're all shouting at once, and I think it was a mum said, "Go build a fort." No, what are you talking about? Yeah,
Yeah.
because they're dying without their tech stuff.
Well, that's
Yeah.
right.
And go build a fort.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No,
So I
I
laughed. I
totally get
actually
that.
laughed. Yeah, yeah. It just kind of so before tech and all that stuff. So, yeah. It
Mm-hmm.
has nothing to do with our story, by the way. Anybody
No,
watching?
it doesn't, but it does.
Yeah, yeah.
Cause um,
What's happened to our troops? Yeah.
cause I mean, Matthew could be pretty grumpy because he's got no tech. Same with Sean,
Mm, mm,
because if they got
okay.
tech, they're being tracked,
Mm, mm,
right?
yeah. Yes.
So we can't have that going for them, right?
Mm,
Yeah. So both pretty miserable without tech.
mm. Yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well, it
Mm-hmm.
does. It has to have an effect on everybody these days. I mean, the first thing I do when I wake up, is you pick up the phone. Who doesn't do that?
I
Seriously, you
I don't.
know.
I
Yeah, I
don't.
knew it'd be you, of course. But you are an exception to the rule. Everybody else, except you and a few others, don't do that. But most techies, like me, yeah, pick up the
Mm-hmm.
phone.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
I
one
totally get that.
eye
I
open.
understand.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know why. I think it's like you're telling yourself to, oh, I can't get up right this minute. I don't even know that. You just pick up the phone 'cause it's there. Fall asleep. Okay, the
Mm-hmm.
phone put aside. Go to sleep, wake up, pick up the phone. I still what
Well,
the
see
hell
that.
went on during the night because when you're in the southern hemisphere and things like that, all things that happened up there where you are, also they had a daytime while I slept.
That's true.
So yeah,
That's true. That's
yeah,
true.
very true.
But
Yeah.
either way,
So with the
my
wars and all that crap,
yeah. Well, considering the fact, I mean, I got a phone. I might turn it on once a week. Might, maybe.
you and I are so opposite to
and
each
and
other.
and and my computer is totally on the opposite side of the house than where the bedrooms are. So
Yeah,
no
yeah.
tech, no tech in the back.
Well, if you live
Mhm.
by tech, you die by tech. Ah, no, that's like a sword. That's your new
You can't.
sword now.
No, you can't live
Live
by
by tech,
tech.
you die
No,
by
no,
tech.
you can't.
Ah, someone comes out of your ah, yeah,
Kaz, no.
tries to kill you.
You can't live by
It's a
tech
horror.
alone.
Ah, yeah, fair enough. But yeah, fair. Okay, I'll let you win that. Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, you're right because it's almost everything, but that's
Yeah, for me, not so much.
yeah. Well, you have a garden, and I don't.
Not this time of year.
Yeah,
Everything out
and
there is
how does it?
frozen. Everything out there is frozen.
Are you having a cold winter
No, not yet.
now? No.
Not yet. Well,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
I don't know. It's minus 24. That's pretty standard
I
for
think that's
nighttime.
pretty cold.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
from
Yes.
Australia, yeah, you would think that was cold.
Bloody cold.
Yeah,
Like
no,
freezing.
yeah, that's what it
At,
says. Minus 24
at
Celsius.
14 at 14 degrees Celsius is freezing for an Aussie. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Anything
yeah.
under 20 or 70 Fahrenheit, I suppose, is freezing.
No,
It's a saying, that's what we do.
freezing like zero. Freezing is
Oh,
32.
we don't use it literally. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
That's,
Thir-
we
32 Fahrenheit.
feel it like it's
32.
freezing.
I know, but 32 Fahrenheit is 0 Celsius.
That's right. I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I only mentioned Fahrenheit because there's Americans could be watching and they wouldn't know the Celsius numbers. So
No, you'd be
I
surprised how
can't.
many of them do.
Okay. All
Lots
right.
and lots and lots of
Fair
them do.
enough. Just try. I'm not saying they don't. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
saying.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I get
Just,
you. Yeah, so minus
uh,
24 would be give or take. Uh,
yeah, very cold.
see, minus 32 and minus 32 for Fahrenheit and Celsius is the same. So right
Say that
now it
again.
yeah
Mine.
minus 32 is the same for
Oh,
both of them.
minus. Yeah, yeah,
Minus,
gotcha.
yeah.
Yeah,
So but at minus
gotcha.
24 in Celsius
Mm,
that would become give or take let's see.
I don't know. Don't do numbers.
It would be about mm, 10 degrees, maybe less,
Mm,
8 to
yeah.
10 degrees in
Hmm.
Fahrenheit.
Yeah. Oh no. All I know is I don't know Fahrenheit to be honest. Apart from 70 degrees is 20 degrees Celsius,
Well,
something
28
like
is
close to
20,
that.
28 is 82
Yeah, something like
on the
that.
plus. 28 degrees Celsius is 82
Yeah.
Fahrenheit.
Yeah, yeah. Not that we care, do I?
I don't even know why we're talking about it because these guys
No,
are doing
I don't know
the
either.
the story guys are
I think
having a
I.
doing a storm in the middle of summer. So
Oh well, we kind of strayed. Let's come back to our story.
the
Boom.
number one reason that I decided this has to be summertime is because if it
Okay.
was wintertime, Sean and Matthew would be too easy to track because there would be snow on the ground.
Mm,
It'd be snow on the ground. They'd have skis or
yeah.
snowshoes, and they would just be
You'd have to,
way too easy to follow and
and
get caught.
plus you need a location that has snow. So we don't want to do that. Location,
Hey, I can
location,
live with that.
location. Yeah, exactly. You can.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But this isn't it doesn't have to necessarily happen. It can happen literally in just about pretty much any country.
Yeah. Just make it ordinary. Yeah.
Hmm.
Well,
And that's why you
my
put it.
ordinary is different to your ordinary. Yeah.
Well, yeah, exactly,
Because I'm
exactly.
in the tropics right now. I walked outside and I thought, Jesus, it's cold, big breeze, wind coming up the lane, up the street. I went, oh, that's right, there's a beach.
No,
Yeah, oh, yeah, onshore or offshore, whatever the hell it is. Yeah. And I thought,
yeah.
oh, it's cold.
Mhm. Well, for someone who's used to having a high heat, yeah, it would be.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
For
I was
me, probably,
expecting it to be hot leaving the hotel, you
hmm
know?
and I probably wouldn't even notice it.
No, you wouldn't notice it. Actually, it was quite pleasant.
Yeah, because it wasn't such a heat wave, eh?
Yeah, I was surprised, that's all, that it was so cold in the tropics. Yeah. Mm. Hey, the sound is good. I hope don't jinx it. And I've been a bit off the radar a bit today, but you know.
Okay, I got a question here
Uh
of
huh.
Tanya, because we've already written in a bunch of stuff about her, with the workplace and stuff like this. People wondering where her guys are, all that stuff. We have a number of them already
Who?
set up in here for Tanya,
Okay. Oh, okay, Tanya.
and she has to deflect
Mm.
on why they're nobody's seeing them around, right? Um,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Um,
Mm.
my question is, does she actually tell somebody else about it?
Yes, my instinct was yes, and I don't know why. If she doesn't, what's going to happen anyway? Nothing. She starts the ribbon wheel going, or a problem or something. Stir, a stirring ripple effect.
Well, it could have it could even if it's a family member she tells or a really good friend or something like that.
Yeah,
Um,
get it
you
out there.
know,
Yeah, yeah. Because if
the
she
thing.
said nothing, what
Well,
happens?
but
It all stops.
well, no, but that's the
Or
point.
she must act by herself. She becomes a hero or not, you know, dies.
No,
Who are we
no,
going to kill, by the way?
her whole point of staying behind is to deflect people, to make
Okay.
excuses why they're not going to a family get together, or
Ah,
they're not going to a work birthday party, or stuff like that.
yeah, okay, that's a good point.
On
Mm,
your
yeah.
regular everyday daily things, right?
All right, I can go with that. Yes,
Right. And then of course
that's
she does
right.
have the somebody from his work stop in.
Yeah,
So there's stuff like
okay.
that. And that's already in there. But I was just wondering, well,
Oh, yeah.
what if she told somebody even just a little bit,
Neat.
like, oh well, yeah, they're off on a little trip, they'll be back in a week or whatever, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Well,
just like,
does Tanya know what's happened to the lads,
yes,
to the boys? Okay.
yeah,
So
yeah.
did she must have been there while they were packing the gear,
Y- Yes, she was part
and
of it, yeah.
that
Yep.
dialogue would have been back and forth. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And she knows they're not using tech.
hmm Yeah. Okay.
So she's treating it like a camping trip, maybe.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, she knows
Okay.
exactly where you know, not exactly
That's
where they're
right.
going, where they were
Yeah. Just
trying to
yeah.
get to in order to find out more.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's okay then. Yeah. It's a good question. That's a good question.
But I mean, that could start some big troubles for her,
Mm.
or yeah, like you say,
Oh yeah, they could capture her and use her
maybe she
for
gets maybe she gets pulled in, and
uh,
but
the
nobody
threat of
knows
death.
about it. But
Yeah.
she takes advantage when the system goes down and get the hell out of there with everybody else that's in there.
Mm. Yeah.
It's one of those kind of
You
things.
know, I just thought of something. This is towards at the end of this movie that when we defeat everything happens in this particular 10-minute town when they win, whoever they are, they win, and it's a hurrah, hurrah moment sort of thing. And then we see like a repeating black spots all over the planet, all over in all the countries around there. Like I don't mean a black spot. I mean like you show that once you just cut out the system, just in one town, it,
Oh, it goes dark.
it man, yeah, yeah, something like that. They win, and they no longer have to be trapped in this 10-minute town all around the world. They defeat the globalists. That's how I see the end of that particular part of the story.
Well, I've got exactly that kind of thing in another movie in Ava
Oh, I don't
Seed.
know. Yeah.
In Ava Seed, which you'll be reading.
All right.
That's
Yeah.
the book one.
I will read. Yeah.
But
I think I've read.
it's not it's not from tech going dark. Like it's not
Well,
from
okay. I just knew. I
it's
just
not
wanted to
from
see the
it's not
end.
from cities going dark in that type of thing. It's more the
Mm.
land, the earth is dead in that spot.
Wow. I just thought it was going to be like not not dark. I don't know. I mean, like they have won to show if you're going to be. Look, it's a midpoint. Don't worry about it. It's just like, okay, yes, we beat the system. Rah, yeah. If you're talking to Paris or Australia or somewhere, you'll see some reaction from the defeat. But all the efforts that these little 10-minute town has done. But maybe we're not even going to do that. Maybe we're going to kill everybody on the planet. Who knows? You know me.
Their system buster might be a little bit better than we planned on. Is that it?
Yeah. It's just I thought a spoken thought. Anyway,
Okay, but what I did type is, does she get found out that she refused to talk or now be under life threat?
mm,
And then, okay, she knows a few people in the lockup, wherever she's being held, and they take advantage, when the system goes down.
mm, yes, yeah, right.
Because, I mean, really, I mean, how many people out there really, 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 how many guys out there really, really know what women, mothers are capable of when you push their backs to the wall? Not many.
True. Yeah, well, of course they're not wimps anymore. They're gone.
No, no,
Yeah.
no. I'm saying most
In
guys. No.
movies, I mean. Yeah.
Well, that's a whole different type of thing. That's just bully tactics and those ones. Um, no, no, no. This is called mums. This is our kid. This is our men that you're messing with back against the wall.
Mm,
You know, you're gonna pay. That's all there is to it.
yeah. Well, they do what they got to
That's
do.
why they
They're
call. That's why
both
they say.
humans, male and female.
I know, but that's what they say. Don't ever mess with Mama Bear. That's why
Oh,
they.
right.
That's where that
Okay.
term comes from. It's
Oh,
not
I
from
didn't
out.
know
It's
that
not from
one.
out in the wild. It's from the one in your living
Mm.
room.
Well, you make them useful if they're in your story.
Yes,
You
they
you
have to
make
have
it
a.
useful. That's
That's
all
right. They
I'm. working with. Yeah.
Right. They have to have a
Otherwise,
purpose.
if they're not useful, get rid of them. Don't even put them in. That's what I do. You know.
So they can
How?
kind of start
Yeah.
a whisper
Yeah.
campaign inside wherever it is that they are.
Yeah. Use what you got. Be
Well,
useful. Or get
exactly
out.
so.
Yeah.
And that's why I figured to
Hmm.
literally
Yeah.
run it with basically two families
That's true. Yeah.
and the interactions between the two families. Older family
Yeah.
and a younger family. But the son of the older family is best buds with the younger family,
Hmm.
and where that
Yep.
takes us. So I mean, when it comes down to the number of characters, we're dealing with real very few.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yep.
So this is gonna
Where
work out
you
pretty
want
good,
to.
pretty darn good.
Noise. Yeah.
And depending on how big we decide to make this, it'll be worldwide dark spots where power grids go down, or it's just countrywide or territory wide.
We just show it. Yeah. Somehow. Yeah. Figure that out. You can see that kind of like repeating action all around has the global effect.
Yeah.
Call it the global effect.
Or we could have it have a spider web effect where it starts and go
That's
out from
what
there.
it already is. Yeah, it is already a spider web. Yeah, has to be. They are
No,
all
no, no, no,
interlinked.
no, 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 not if they're in cahoots with other groups from other countries.
Oh, I was thinking how the tech works is that way, just like the internet works.
Well,
You
yes, I
can
know.
have a separate,
But
so
if it's implemented at 15 places at the same time, it's not going to have the same kind of a spider web effect.
yeah, yeah,
Or you'll just see a bunch of spider web effects that
yeah.
could cross over, connection
Well, I
wise.
was thinking, yeah,
Oh, because
it
I
can
was thinking more like,
it can operate alone. Yeah, it's like an island. It can
hmm
each town has its own island, not real island, tech island, but they also as an overview of they're connected internationally.
yes,
So you
yeah.
maybe
So
there's
I
a
mean,
switch on off.
because there's also the main grid that connects it all together, the main system.
And not to muddy the waters, but AI, it's going to know everything.
And
So
it's not going.
maybe that's the first thing they have to do is turn off the AI in their town.
Well, good luck with that. If everything's fiber,
Yeah.
if everything's fiber optic, there is no turning it off.
Well, there is AI and you can't ignore it. You just have to
Well,
talk about
that's
it, deal
right.
with it, something like that. Yeah. Have a mention of it somewhere. That could be in a dialogue even. Doesn't matter. You can't
Or or is
write
it
a
an
tech
A
thing without mentioning.
or is it an AI virus?
Ooh, AI virus. Oh yeah, they got to retool their AI. That's his job? Their job. Well, maybe Stella's really good at that. Not Stella, Tanya. You're really good at that. I don't know. Who else is
So
doing all
is
this
it
stuff?
so is it retooled for truth?
Everybody has a job.
Yeah. But so is it retooled for truth? Real truth.
Retooled, yeah, to work for them and not against them.
Well,
Ooh.
that just makes a different dictator. But if the AI is retooled specifically for the truth, the whole truth, not innuendo, not anything else, not, you know, in other words, they would have
Mm,
to make it self aware.
that makes
They
it,
would have to make
that's
it
fun.
self aware and have a conscience.
Mm, yeah. I still like the on-off switch too for later. It works for them one way, and then you get to a midpoint, and then it works for the other, for the good guys and the bad guys. And then later, it's like like the Howl in 2001. I don't know why I said that, but
Yeah.
it's probably totally unrelated. But
Well, no, but it would have the same kind of
yeah,
overarching
Pro,
effect and
yeah,
control.
and that's right. Yeah. Well, I
And
like the way that worked in Howl because I forgot to say don't kill the humans.
well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because what it says, no matter what, the project, when they told Hal in 2001, no matter what, you go ahead with the project. That is everything, more or less.
That's
You
right.
know? Well,
And when
and
hey,
then
in the aliens,
they forgot to say, but the humans are above, don't kill the humans more, which is, you know what I mean?
well, that's
The
right.
project was not, yeah,
And,
yeah.
and
Something
aliens,
was more higher than the
yeah, I know,
project.
but
Yeah.
aliens was exactly the same way. They had no protections there
Mm,
for the humans.
mm,
Just bring this
yeah.
alien sample back to Earth.
I
They
forgot.
want to make a
I haven't
weapon
watched
out of
that
it,
in ages. I forget. Yeah.
you know. But I
But
mean,
I don't.
it was, it was AI robots that were made to look like real people that went
Yeah.
with as part of
Yeah.
the crew.
Yeah. Right.
In Alien, and well, in all of the aliens, you had, you know, it's always the robot that thinks the
Yeah.
alien is a perfect life form,
Yeah.
and humans
Speaking
are
of
not.
spies, mm,
And that's how
in this story,
that was how those
spies.
particular type of machinery worked in those movies.
Yeah. All right. So we've added that in there
Mm-hmm.
somewhere on the line.
Okay, so now we have something really rock solid here to use
Mm,
for the well, the second half, as well as literally getting to the ending,
yeah. Yes.
and how satisfying is that going to be? That'll be
Mm,
that'll be the whole thing. It'll all be
yeah.
in how we craft that ending, on whether or not it makes a
Uh,
huge impact.
yeah. Yes.
Yep, yep, yep. It's gonna be fun. I'm quite enjoying this
All right.
story.
Yeah. I had to bring some sort of. Yeah.
This is gonna be a lot of fun writing up the scenes.
Oh, yeah. Well, I can see it forming now
Mm-hmm.
with a bit. there's a lot more understanding of where it's heading towards.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
uh,
Yep. And some of these ideas that we have here for and we got to start weaving where they're going to go with different people
mm,
because some of them are going to go
yeah,
earlier and some of them are going to be, into, second half.
yeah,
Because the
you're
weaving
close.
itself pretty much is the second half because we're putting
Mm, yeah,
we started out with the two families and then branched it out because now we got Tanya at home, so that's three,
mm,
and then Michael over there became four, and
mm-hmm,
now we're still running with those four storylines, interweaving until it all links up in the end,
mm.
and that's going to be fun.
Will. Yes, it will.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so what are we looking at? 17, an hour and 17 minutes.
Oh, hey, that's not bad. We got a lot done today.
We did, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we
Oh,
call that
and
it, or
yeah, well, almost three-quarters way down seventh page. So
mm,
that's not bad.
that's
I
not
think that
bad.
I think
Yeah,
this week I'll go through and clean out some of the stuff and move some of the stuff that we had
that's
put
yeah,
in the beginning part.
yeah. I think we should do that. Yeah, do some
Just
housekeeping
to
on that.
yeah,
Yeah,
just to line her up properly on that part, and we'll weave the other
put
parts in as we go.
and put it in order, and then weave in
Mhm.
more, and then clean up, and then do it again.
Mhm.
And till
And yep.
we know we like the story, we don't like, we don't love it yet, right?
Right.
We have to love it a little
No,
bit down the road.
I'm finding I'm quite enjoying setting this one up.
I think so too. Yeah, I do too. It's kind of fun.
Mhm. Mhm. Because we've got pieces where we've
Just,
got a fair bit of the locations and the people already described.
yes.
In what they're doing,
Mm.
and those are individual scenes. We just got to break them up so that we have everything
Mm.
separated. You know, into the
Yeah,
four
yeah, yeah.
into the four
Putting
camps and go from there.
and turning points and
Mhm.
the B story, I don't know what that's going to
Well, then
be.
we know what we have ramp up where.
Yeah, first we have to do to know what the story's about. Yeah,
Mhm.
and we're getting there, by the way. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
looking
Yeah. Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And
and
go.
the details of it is going to be of different scenes are what's going to tell the real story. That's the thing.
That's
We have
right.
the whole bare bones is here,
That's all. That's what we're looking
beginning to
at there,
end. It's
mate.
it's 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 all there. It just all depends on how we weave them and what kind of situations each of the scenes is going to be.
That's right. Yeah.
Whether it's a
Yeah.
whether it's a scene that ends on an up or down, we'll see,
Mm.
and how crazy they are and how fast they move.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun part too.
Yeah. Oh heck yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember
Yeah.
remember when we did this with Mr. Forever? It's weaving
Yes, sir,
time.
forever. Yeah.
It's weaving
Yeah, it's
time, my
reading
friend.
time. I love
This is
Mr. Forever in the same way. Yeah. Like
mhm.
us building of it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
This is,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
They built the characters, then built the town, and then we wove it
yeah.
all in together.
That's a good solid almost 7 pages, my friend.
Yes. And yeah, and we'll find out next week if he's a good guy or a bad guy. Ah, sorry
There
about
we
that.
go.
You got,
Oh,
we need a hook. question.
Mm,
It
yeah,
kind of happens organically with us.
yeah,
It's
it
not
does.
like we have a plan. Yeah,
No,
it's
I
not
never
like
had
a
any plan whatsoever other than, you know,
no,
these these
none.
these, these three kids find a greenhouse out in the middle of nowhere. You know,
Right? Yes, just
that was
comes
pretty much all I had. It
self
was just
question.
I knew it would
Yeah,
involve an underground location.
yeah. You knew it was underground. You knew
Yep.
there was parents. And knew there was Michael and those other people.
Nope. You kind of disappeared a
That's
little bit.
all you started with,
You went
really,
tinny.
and the rest has come after that. Anyway, story is everything, no matter what. Story is everything. I think so. Okay. Oh, did you hear that Netflix did buy Warner Brothers?
Subscribe,
Where are you?
all that
Yeah,
good stuff. And
yeah, that's
oh,
gone through
she's back,
apparently.
she's
Yeah.
back. Yeah, I was just saying it would be great for people to like and subscribe, and hey, leave us
Oh,
a
yeah.
message if you like the way we're setting this up. This is now would be the time to be asking questions. You know.
Yeah. Say anything you like. Tell us how the
You-
weather is where you are.
well, no, this would be questions on script writing for the outline,
Yeah, okay.
or even
I
hey,
just like I'm
even
just welcoming everyone. Yeah.
well, of course. But this would be also one of those things. I mean, you can throw in an idea if you want. I don't, if it fits,
Oh yeah,
it
I
fits.
want that too.
I,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
but if it doesn't, it doesn't.
Mm, mm. Yeah, I'd like to. Yeah, any critics about it? Welcome.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be great. Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah. All
okay.
right.
I'll
So
finish with this here. There we
yeah,
go.
reset. There you go. The
Yeah,
sound was it improved as we went along.
I'm good.
So
Good.
it has, but there's nothing we can do with
Well,
it, to
yeah,
be
there's nothing we
honest.
can do. No, there is nothing. But you were stalled for a while, and
For
that's
a
why
while.
yeah, for about 2 minutes.
Mm.
So I figured,
The rest
okay,
is all fuzzy.
I figured I'll just finish us up here tonight, because I figured you'd
We'll
be,
see you next week.
yeah, exactly. Like, share, and subscribe, and hey, share, you know, let your friends know. Anybody who was looking to get some, help with writing, we'll be happy to help.
Absolutely. Always welcome. Yeah.
For sure. So everybody have a good night, and we'll see you next weekend.
See you next weekend. Bye.
Bye
And
bye.
thank